Yesterday was an amazing day for Quant Network as the ECB, the European Central Bank, released a press release where they, and we'll pull it up as we speak about it, spoke about how they've invited the private sector to come together to work on the digital euro. Now, this is a CBDC. This has been outlined by Christine Lagarde as coming in or having to be voted on by October. And things are moving exceptionally fast. And one thing that this document absolutely reveals is that Quant is going to play a front and center role in that. Now, the interesting thing is that Quant isn't a blockchain or contrary to many people's popular beliefs. What it is an operating system that enables access, coordinated access to the cryptocurrency ecosystem. And for people looking to leverage it, to do it in a regulated, compliant, manageable, programmable manner. And we've always highlighted Quant as being like a Google. If you think about the internet and all the things on it, Google kind of brings them together in a usable manner or a searchable manner, and then you can go and do things off of that. So Quant is a very interesting blockchain. Or crypto project, I should say. Let's just highlight that out of the 70 market participants, Quant, of course, was one. We'll find them here. Quant Network Europe Limited. And within the initial press release, we won't dive over to the full article. It says, Pioneers will be exploring how to integrate the simulated digital euro interface with their platforms. The ECB is providing participants with technical support and specifications such as a, ready for it, application programming interface. We're going to talk about Overledger in just a second and what it is. It is an interface, a gateway into the cryptocurrency space. It literally, a great way to think about it is as like a Google search engine allowing you access to the broader internet in a kind of single interface, if you will. You know, that's kind of what Google is. To conduct independent work on use cases of their choice, Pioneers will summarize their findings in a report which the ECB will review thoroughly to inform its work on the digital euro. These things have been worked on for a hell of a long time. Of course, we know Quant is working on this. And that interface, in my opinion, is the Overledger system. We're going to look at what Gilbert Verdrin, the CEO, has to say. And then we'll also relay that to their own article that came out today. And then I want to finish things off with a little bit of price action. So let's just take a step back and talk about Quant broadly. Quant's not a blockchain. It is a Overledger system that sits on top of the blockchain industry that allows access to it in a regulatory compliant, a programmable and efficient way. And it coordinates the space in doing so. So this is Overledger. How? With Overledger, the world's first API-based blockchain gateway for seamless orchestration between multiple blockchains. Overledger is a universal API connector that ensures secure interoperability between traditional financial systems and blockchain networks. It connects digital money, assets, existing payment rails, banking infrastructure, financial applications, and blockchain ecosystems. Our developer-friendly APIs allow you to efficiently integrate blockchain capabilities into your applications with these key features. Quant is genius because what Gilbert's done, and the rest of them, and we can talk about all the other partnerships on another video if you want more Quant content. What Gilbert's done is he's gone, okay, this technology is going to be really impactful. Let's create a Google for the internet. Let's create Quant for the internet of blockchains or the internet of value, which of course is coming. Multi-chain interoperability, cross-chain transactions, multi-chain smart contract executions, scalability and performance, security and compliance. And they mentioned smart contracts throughout this. And Quant, I don't believe, has smart contract functionality. But what it does do is gain you access to execute smart contract functionality via the various blockchains that it will connect anybody that wants to them. And this is simply amazing. And just today, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Gilbert Verdrin, coming out and saying on Monday the 5th, being yesterday, and we did a video on perhaps XRP and XLM's involvement in all of this. On May the 5th, which is a bank holiday here also, the European Central Bank, ECB, announced that Quant Network has been selected to work on the ECB's digital euro project as a pioneer partner. We will play a key role in helping the ECB to develop a secure, trusted and private digital euro with the programmability and efficiency of modern digital payments. This is huge. Now, of course, Quant's price didn't move much on this, but that's a great thing. I think the markets generally are being suppressed with all the uncertainty that's going on around there. And this is Quant's publication by Gilbert himself. On Monday, the 5th of May, the European Central Bank announced that Quant, alongside almost 70 market participants, including merchants, fintech companies, startups, banks, and other payment service providers, has been selected to work on the ECB's digital euro project as a pioneer partner. We will play a key role in helping the ECB develop a secure, trusted, and private digital euro with programmability and efficiency of modern digital assets. By the way, Gilbert's a big fan of Hedera. In November 2023, the ECB began laying the foundations for the issuance of a digital euro. Fast forwards to today, oh man, sometimes it's great being dyslexic. The project is entering a new phase which focuses on creating an innovative platform to collaborate and test new use cases with various stakeholders across the ecosystem. We are honored to have been selecting, and as a leader in distributed ledger technology, programmability and interoperability, we have the technical expertise, strategic insight, and extensive institutional experience to deliver a programmable payment use case as part of the ECB's wider vision for the digital euro. Over the last 5 years, we have built a strong portfolio of deep industry expertise in secure payment infrastructure, orchestrating and interoperating or the interoperability of DLT and non-DLT payment rails, settlements of all forms of money, including tokenized money, commercial bank deposits, and settlement systems in distributed, centralized, and unified ledger models, all of which were utilized in successful delivery of projects including UK Regulated Liability Network, RLN, and the BIS and Bank of England's Project Roslyn Retail CBDC. We've looked at that also. So UK with a pound, digital pound, Europe with a digital euro. Quant is very well positioned. I don't know how high the token's going to go. I know it has a very small supply. It's essentially half the max supply of Bitcoin. So these are 14 million tokens ever existed. The price of Quant today is $84. Opportunity potentially there. But that's for you guys to decide. Quant's pioneering role will focus on embedding our programmability capabilities, testing conditional payments with the ECB, and embedding programmability at the wallet layer. That is that Overledger system or that interface they're talking about here. They are playing literally one of the most pivotal role in all of this in actually enabling people to do what they're trying to do. It goes on to say, using our existing programmability payment technologies linked to the ECB's digital euro service platforms, we will enable conditional payments in the digital euro in a peer-to-peer marketplace use case. As part of this, we will implement our multi-party lock technology, demonstrating how we can ensure or enable secure transactions by pre-authorizing and locking funds until specific conditions, such as delivery of goods, in this case, are met. Once verified, payments can then be seamlessly transferred, ensuring smooth and risk-mitigated transactional flow. We're delighted to be part of such a visionary project that leverages our patented technology and tried and tested capabilities to showcase how the digital euro can enable seamless and secure peer-to-peer transactions in real-world scenarios. I look forward to witnessing how our contribution enables the financial infrastructure of the future, benefiting entire markets, businesses, and consumers with new programmable digital money. And that's from Gilbert Verdrian. The writing's on the wall with Quant. It always has been. There's not really much interest in it from a retail participation point of view, which I would argue is a good thing, not a bad one, because I do think it will come, and I do think we're just waiting for that flip to be switched. A little bit of technical work on Quant that we've done previously was I believe this is just all accumulation, likely by smarter money. This range that you've been forming, I like to look at the markets in 4 different phases. think this is phase 1. I think phase 2 is ahead of us. This could also turn out to be a double bottom that takes you to $1,286. The truth is I have absolutely no idea just how high Quant's going to go. It's really hard to sort of value that stuff. And I think what we are seeing is some really positive signs thus far. Quant has been in a downtrend since December, broadly in line with the rest of the cryptocurrency markets. And you can see this is a very clear channel that this cryptocurrency project has been in. There's also what I like to see in regards to a pullback being over, which is it's kind of running out of steam and momentum. Look at the volume here, by the way. Why is all that volume showing up? Who's that? Retail? I don't think so. Retail's largely... If you look at the entire world's population, how many people do you think have even heard of Quant Network, let alone invested in it? Probably next to none. That's where opportunities lie. But you can see you've seen a real strong break here. I think this continues, and I think this could play into the broader sort of trajectories that we have. So we've not done a Quant video in a little while. It's time to start paying attention, though, if you're not already. And we, of course, wanted to help you guys to do that, to pay attention to it via this video and highlighting Quant's front and center role in a monumental undertaking that has been taking place by the ECB. They are going to move towards CBDCs. That is the digital euro. Quant is obviously going to play a role in that, and more broadly with a lot of the other central banks and governments across the world. There's a lot of evidence for all of that. That's it from me, guys. I'm going to love and leave you. Have a wonderful day wherever you are and whatever it is you're doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.